So, honey, I forgot to ask you, how was school yesterday?
Fine.
Liar!
I was working on something, but thank you.
Why'd you cut school yesterday?
What are you talking about? I went to school yesterday.
Oh, yeah? What did you learn?
Algebra. X squared minus 3 over y is 6. If y is 2, what is x, Dad?
Maybe she did go.
Okay, Carmen, what's going on?
Nothing's going on. God, I cut school. What's the big deal? What, you never cut school?
No, I didn't.
Dad.
No, your mom didn't.
Hey, you've been pranked.
But not now, Mom.
No, I just want to see what it says. You couldn't read it backwards.
Oh, God.
Now I get it.
Why would somebody do this?
It's Adam's fault. He lied and told some of his friends that I let him have sex with me, and now it's going around school that I'm a hoe. That's why I'm not going to school, okay?
Honey, that's horrible.
Why the hell would he do that?
He doesn't want people to know I broke up with him. He wants everyone to think he dumped me because he got what he wanted.
Oh, that little punk. I thought I straightened him out last week.
I'm gonna call Adam's parents about this window right now.
Adam didn't do it. Piper did.
Piper? That snob who used to be your friend?
That's her handwriting. I know, because she wrote Carmen can't say Lopez on my locker.
Hey, thank God our last name isn't Tucker.
Don't worry, honey, we're gonna take care of this.
But you still have to go to school today.
No!
Yes, Carmen, you can't let them intimidate you.
Fine.
There's a sensible way to handle this. We have to go to the school and talk to the conflict resolution manager.
The what?
It's a special counselor who will sit these girls down and mediate.
I don't want mediating, I want ass kicking. What counselor handles that?
George, relax. We have to go through the conflict resolution manager. I'll go to the website now and make an e-appointment.
Carmen, where are you going?
Home.
Wait, hold on. We heard that someone wrote Lopez on your house, and we felt really bad, so we got you a little present. It's a pillow, so you'll be more comfortable. You know, with all that time you spend on your back.
Screw you, Piper.
What?
Carmen, what happened?
I got in a fight with Piper. She kept calling me a slut, then she pushed me.
God, are you all right? You have blood on you.
That's Piper's.
Really?
Yeah, I punched her in the nose.
Damn, my girl's a scrapper.
George!
Come on, let me have this. She drew blood.
I didn't start the fight. I didn't even want to fight her, but she made me. You believe me, right?
We believe you, honey.
Good, because Mr. Durango didn't. I'm suspended.
What? You're suspended? That's not right.
What's going on?
Well, Carmen got in a fight, Mom.
Look, you got blood on you.
It's the other girls.
Damn, my granddaughter's a scrapper.
Mom, we don't encourage violence in this house.
Benny, take Carmen upstairs and help her clean up. Huh?
Sure. Let's go, champ.
He's gonna fix this and fix it now.
Wait, don't tell me you're going back to the website.
To hell with the e-appointment. When my baby's hurt, I go medieval. We're going over there.
All right, somebody's, when we're married, hey, a lot of us, we have kids and we got to be parents, right? So what's the situation here? Now, I don't have a daughter, so I'm going to definitely want to hear what Jay says, but as far as I know, okay, this isn't cool at all, all right? If somebody puts that stuff on my window, and then I'm going to understand my child, okay? And for me, I may just keep my child home for that day while trying to settle this, yes, settle this with the school, okay? And get the other students involved. But I come to realize, as I see with these other kids, that they look kind of privileged, okay? I'm going to say it out there. I know it's not PC to say, but you know who you are. When you're privileged, you tend to get away with stuff, all right? So what are you left with at that point? So you saw that Piper pushed Carmen first, all right? Now, that is the first attack. After that, it's self-defense. So Carmen defended herself. But again, what happened? Probably Piper has more people, more friends, that are willing to take her side and be witnesses and say, hey, Carmen started it. So you have to try to figure this out, okay? If the system doesn't work, because you saw that mom set up an e-appointment. What? No, okay? I don't come from that era setting up e-appointment. If there's gonna be a tussle because the system fails, then I'm okay with it, okay? I'll say this. I remember when I was 6 years old and I had a kid that was being my bully, and then one day after school, my mom picked me up and she saw that I was annoyed, frustrated, I was pissed. And she saw the bully, she put two and two together, and she just took off my backpack and said, go get him. For the life of me, I wish I remember this fight because it was my only one, and I won. And the next day, that bully and I became best friends. Now, obviously, this didn't happen here. Is violence the first thing you should do? No, okay? If there's a way to talk things out with the system, then do so. But when the system fails, and there's gonna be a fight, and my child wins, I'm gonna be a little happy, okay? I'm not gonna lie. Not the right thing to say, but yeah, I'm gonna be happy. Because I can see what the situation was, and there's not much you can do. So afterwards, I'm sure you go back to the system because it's already been done, but more than half the time, I mean, I gotta say, the privileged people tend to get their way. So I'm okay with the outcome. I'm just glad Carmen won. Well deserved. I'd be a proud parent if there was no other way.
Okay, we're not going to sugarcoat this, Mafuchi. It's called white privilege. Let's not sugarcoat this. It's called white privilege. So, what I did notice, Piper, she also was on the OC, playing a bad character as well in season 3. But, it's neither here nor there at the moment. But, and we all know, if you've seen this channel before, I don't like George Lopez. But, in this scene, I will agree with him. So, I always tell my kids, if anyone put their hands on you, you have no problem coming for me or your mother to put hands on these people. And I'm not about punching people in the nose. I always say punch them in the throat, because I ain't got time for that. I don't like bullies. I don't like when kids mess with other kids for no apparent reason besides they getting bullied at home by their own parents or siblings, whatever the case may be. I just ain't got time for it. But if someone comes to my house and putting graffiti on my property, one, I need to know who the kid is. I'm going to the parents. I'm calling the cops. They probably ain't gonna do nothing anyway. But I need to leave a paper trail. So, and then if the parents want to act like an ass, we gonna have more problems. I'm gonna go to the school. I'm not gonna call because I'm gonna waste time. They need to see my face and see my anger. And they need to do their job and handle these kids who do not behave themselves. Because I'm the type of person who, you don't do something right, I'm going to make a fuss. I'm going to make a scene until you get your crap together. That's just the way I am. But as far as I'm not going to tell my kids or do what they did in the scene. I'm going to be very upfront and straight with them. Like, you need to do this, this, and that. If this does not work, if your school does not do this, you come tell me. I'm going to handle it. Now, I'm not going to incriminate myself of what I would do, but just know it will get handled. E-appointments. Who has e-appointments to see someone at school for as a counselor? I don't think they even do that now, even though it's more easy access to reach out to the principals and teachers and stuff like that. But I'm not making an e-appointment to see something for my child being bothered and harassed. For one, when Piper pushed her, isn't that technically assault? So from that point on, I always tell my kids, if someone put their hands on you, you have my right and my permission to lay the smack down on them. And you won't get in trouble for me. And if they suspend you, they better suspend the other child too for causing this stuff in the first place.